Alright, I'm at my little brother's house and we're about to go in and check out his game room. He doesn't know that we're doing this. I figured it'd be far more interesting to go in and see his room in total disrepair. You in the middle of eating.
Hello, YouTube video game community. I do not collect video games. I do, however, accumulate them. I have this piece of crap.
Man, it's a piece of junk. Who made that?
Actually, it works very, very well. And it's a whole lot of fun, except it appears I've lost the key. I've got it around here somewhere. I swear, I swear. Okay, let's see. Video games.
Well, here, you can show me the stuff on your walls.
You can look around at stuff on the walls. I've got stuff on my walls. I've got a Klingon crossing sign.
Is that you with Yoda on your back there?
Yes, that is me with Yoda on your back, and the caption says, "Master Yoda, is that you?" And then it says, "When 900 years old, you reach smell as good you will not, As I recall, one of my older brothers, probably the one behind the camera, definitely the one behind the camera, recommended a much more crude joke about little Yoda genitalia.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Not in front of your YouTube
They
friends.
got computer components in there?
Yes, all of them came from you.
Wow.
Some of them, actually, I still have a purpose for them. I just haven't gotten around to it.
So my hoarding has now spanned into your office.
Yes.
Sweet.
You'll find a surprising amount of stuff from your house here. Oh, let's see. Old magazine of fantasy and science fiction. Oh, there's some old computer games down here.
Do you have like a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 or something like that?
Yes, I do. I don't have a Super Nintendo because the one I had... Ooh,
got StarCraft.
Brood War. The one that I had, I stole from a pile of Super Nintendos in our little brother's house. I mean, there was literally just on the floor in a room even junkier than this one, this pile of like 4 or 5 or 6, I don't know, Super Nintendos. And I said, And I took one. Turns out, out of the pile of 6 Super Nintendos, I took the only working one. And I took it home, and I played Final Fantasy III for about 3 months before I invited my buddy Eldon over to play Final Fantasy III. And he said, "Where did you get the Super Nintendo?" And I told him. And he said, "Oh, well, Andy wants it back." And I called him a douchebag and gave it back. Oh.
You know what your problem there was?
Yeah, I
Told him where you got it.
Somehow, there's less space in there than there was when I started, so these computer speakers now have to sit on a chair. Thanks
Well, I'm
a lot,
going to look
buddy.
at the stuff on your wall.
You gotta look at the stuff on my wall. I will find some actual pre-millennium video games. Hey, look.
That is cool.
I realize that you don't collect this stuff, but I got this from an apartment set out. I got Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. I got Downhill Domination. I got... What is PlayStation 2? Like I care about that crap. Mickey's Treat.
You know, I just found a PlayStation 2 for $5 the other day.
I got a PlayStation 2 out of the deal, too.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
You have a PlayStation 2?
Yes, I do now. I got Halo 3. I got Bratz Diamonds. I'm going to burn this later because I hate Bratz. And Toka? Race Driver 3, the Ultimate Racing Simulation.
So now, hold on. Explain what you did.
I don't know if you're aware of what an apartment set-out is. That's when some lazy loser doesn't pay their rent, and then the landlord contacts the police, and they go, and under police guard, they remove everything from the apartment and just leave it laying all over the place. Then, after the police officer leaves, all of the scavengers from the apartment, like, they climb over it like roaches, and they pick out a bit of this, and they pick out a bit of that, and then when they're done, there's just the leavings. I found, actually, in a closet in the apartment, that's why the stuff was still there, because it had some value. I found all of this stuff just laying in a box, and my father-in-law asked me if I wanted it, because he doesn't play video games.
So you stole it and ran away?
I didn't steal it. The people
So
were
you've
gone.
got a working PlayStation 2 and a bunch of games?
Well, it wasn't working when I got it, which may also have been the reason it was there.
Is it one of the little ones or a big one?
It's a ginormous
Oh,
behemoth.
okay.
The door was stuck, And I fixed that very cleverly by grabbing it and pulling really hard and then going until it worked. And now it goes in and out easily. There's a piece of plastic stuck in one of the gears. I am not as clever as my brother with tools. I do, however, have brute force and American ingenuity. Well, let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's my old DVD burner that somebody whose name I will not mention broke.
Wasn't me.
Hey, look, it's a bottle of Mexican pop. Purchased from my friend Ralphie, who may or may not watch Ed's YouTube videos at some point. Ralph, I still got your Mexican pop. And now I know there's something in here. Let's see what I've got in here. Bunch of toys. Star Wars crap. Oh, I'm afraid you might have to edit all of this out. Wait.
No,
wait.
I'm not paying attention to you. I'm looking at your stuff.
Though I don't own a Nintendo, I do have.
Transor Z. That's awesome.
Yes, he is awesome. A second generation Nintendo controller.
Oh, here, let me see that.
What am I doing? Come here, sweetie pie.
I now have a dog bone controller.
Uncle Ed's TV show. She loves the Uncle.
Sorry.
Okay, are you recording again, my bad?
I am recording again.
And somewhere in here I have. Are you recording my daughter?
Yes, she's hiding.
Just because she's cuter than your kids doesn't give you an excuse to record her.
She's cuter than most kids.
Well, she is cuter than most kids and precocious, but here we go.
What are you doing down
This is something
there?
that you're interested in.
Oh, I am? Oh, wow. Commodore 64.
Commodore 64 in there that I never used. Along with, what is this? Looks like...
I thought you sold that Commodore 64.
I did not. Looks like
The Commodore 64 disk drive.
And I believe there's some miscellaneous cords and whatnot in there. And that just about does it for this office. I don't think I have anything else up here.
You have a generic Boba Fett.
I love my generic Boba Fett.
This camera does not zoom.
He's not Boba Fett. He's an Army hero force peacekeeper.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yes, he is. Okay, now that we've actually somehow managed to turn this room even further upside down than it was before you came up here, let's leave it in this horrid condition.
Hey, you shouldn't have given me this idea.
The rest, I know, the rest of what I got.
It's alright, if it makes you feel any better, I've added...
I suppose Mario counts.
Yeah,
he's
he's
video
pretty
game
cool.
related.
And you got this cool little dragon that won't... Oh, there he stands up now.
Technically, the tag says he's a basilisk, and if you're filming stuff, you got to get the Dismember Me zombie.
I'm working on it.
I love the Dismember Me zombie.
Ooh, Micro Machines Bounty Hunters, cool.
Quit playing with my toys. Hey, there's my Electric Dragon Cafe app.
This is the best ping pong paddle known to man. It is heavy and sandpaper.
Okay, when you're done.
And there's my Star Trek cards.
Some of them are yours. Yes, that's true.
Is that a signed R.A. Salvatore book?
Yeah, I actually met Salvatore. Orson Scott Card. I got it on a discount.
Oh, that's my dad.
I need our daughter back.
Sweetie Pie, come here. It's time to be done being on Uncle Ed's TV show. I know how much you like it, and when he posts it, you can go ahead and see yourself on TV.
Dismember Me
Okay.
Zombie.
Here you go.
Oh, I ripped his arm off. Oh, his body is falling apart too. Oh, man, I love the sword mount.
Thank you. That was a gift from my daughter for Christmas.
And then what is this here?
Oh, that is my... Oh, it's falling apart. That's the timeline for every play Shakespeare ever wrote. That's my other geeky habit. You know, the one that I went to college for and then couldn't find a job.
Oh,
I'm not bitter.
That happens.
Okay.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Oh, hold on. Is this plugged in? Oh, it's not
No,
plugged
he's
in.
not plugged in right now.
Telephone.
Yes, he still works. I used him for years. Are you done playing with my toys?
Yeah, alright, show me what else you got. Oh, jeez, you got the coolest toys.
Yes, I have Fearless Leader. I love Fearless Leader.
Alright, show me what you got downstairs.
I have my recently non-functional Wii. Makes me very sad. The disk drive broke. It's the only video game system that I'm actually allowed to use upstairs. Let's see what we got down here.
Is that your Olivier or Olivia TV there?
Yeah.
Check that out.
Well, let's see what we got in here. Oh my goodness.
Well, see, initially my idea was that I was going to go back through the video and price out the value of your game collection, but...
GameCube stuff to go with the Wii, and I know around here somewhere I have a stack of stuff that I don't get to play anymore. Probably behind my wife's giant pile of yoga videos and Baby Einstein. Oh, there's Lord of the Rings and Stargaze.
Are you aware that you have 2 copies of Firefly?
I am well aware.
Alright, just checking.
One's my loaning copy. You should be well aware as well, since you
can't have too many copies of Firefly.
No, you cannot.
Or, for that matter, Red Dwarf.
No. Criminy.
And MacGyver is a must-have.
Where'd all my video games go? They're all gone. I should never have let Jill clean this. Well, there's only one more place.
This is an utter failure of a video.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I have no idea where all of my stuff went. Let's see.
So this is the secret hideout.
No, this is not the secret hideout. This is the pit where my wife puts all my fun toys.
Hero Quest. Somebody
Fantastic
really cool
game.
bought you that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, let's see what we got here. I got my 64 down here.
Cool picture.
Jill painted that in high school.
I like it. Here, I'm in the way of the light, though. Wow,
Oh.
who's a nerd?
This is my collection. This is what I collect. That's not even half of it. For those of you who play role-playing games, this is about maybe a third to half of my collection of role-playing game stuff. This is just what I couldn't bear to put into a box somewhere. And then I've got about 100,000 dice. But video games.
100,000 dice?
No, thereabouts.
Hey, you've got an Atari flashback too.
Here's my flashback, my 64. Super Nintendo games for Super Nintendo I don't own. Secret of Mana, Metal Warriors. I love this game. This game is fantastic. Holy crap, I still have Mario Paint, which was surprisingly good with the short-lived Super Nintendo mouse. I played with that a lot. I bet it's still got my Star Trek animation saved in there.
I have Secret
And
of Mana.
another surprisingly good game is Star Trek Next Generation. You're just filling your pockets.
What?
Secret
No,
of
I
Mana
didn't
is
put it in my pocket.
fantastic.
I have Secret of Mana.
And by the way, I totally resent you saying that nobody in your family would appreciate your video game haul where you got, what did you get? You got Chrono Trigger and Secret of Evermore. 2 fantastic games.
Oh, I didn't get Secret of Mana?
No, not in that haul anyway.
Oh,
See you
there's no
here.
more room in that pocket. Oh, it fit.
We got Shadows of the Empire, Road Rash 64, Star Fox 64. Yeah, this is kind of lame. Sorry, I know your son just bought that. Rogue Squadron, which is okay. Mario Kart 64, fantastic. Armorines, something I stole from our buddy Brandon. Quest 64, the worst role-playing game ever made. Banjo-Kazooie, which was given to me for free, and Gauntlet Legends, which is surprisingly fun.
That's not a terrible collection. What else you
Now,
got
I
down
got
here?
Duke Nukem 64 down here. You know, honestly, that's not everything.
You got a Game Boy.
Yes, I've got an old Game Boy I picked up for free. And here is a Super Nintendo controller for the Super Nintendo that I no longer own. Apparently I've got Wheel of Fortune.
Rampart. That's an awesome game.
Yes, it is. Got Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo. I had no idea. Here I got Echo in the box. Whoops.
Good
I
hand.
got General Chaos. I love General Chaos.
I've never heard of General Chaos.
Really?
No.
General Chaos is fantastic. The Jungle Book, apparently.
Hey, that's a surprisingly fun game. So is The Lion King.
The Lion King I love. This is a good game. I played.
I have
that again.
Aladdin at
And what
home.
is-
Aladdin's a pretty fun game.
This is my favorite. This is my baby. I looked forever for this game. Master of Monsters. If you've never played Master of Monsters, this is one of the best turn-based strategy games I've ever played on a console. You can spend weeks playing one game if you're either terrible or evenly matched.
You looked forever. Where'd you find it?
Video Safari. I
Well,
don't know what I paid for it, but it
You've got a bunch of Sega Genesis games. Do you have a Sega Genesis?
somewhere. All my stuff is gone.
Probably over there
I don't
somewhere,
know.
huh?
Oh no, my Star Wars stuff box. Oh no.
Alright, well I gotta go to my son's soccer game. So
Oh, my Enterprise! Oh, you poor baby! Hey, I found my whip.
So I gotta ask you, what's your favorite system you've ever owned?
It's like asking me to choose between children.
Well, I gotta pick one.
Oh.
I hope it's not the Super Nintendo because I've got your entire collection in my left pocket.
I have the fondest memories of the Sega Master System. I can remember sitting when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Is that accurate? I don't know, but I was very young. I remember sitting and playing Hang On for hours. Just going oh, that was a blast. I only got to play it when my dill hole of an older brother was out of the house. So, yes, I have very fond memories of that. Well, I'm sorry I cannot find the rest of my video games. This is not all. There's more. I've also got a PlayStation, a number of PlayStation games. I've got, like I said, I got the Sega Genesis around here somewhere in all of this mess. If I had known you were coming today, I would have dug through them and found them.
Well, the point was to kind of not let you know I was coming.
But I found this, so I'm gonna
Favorite game?
Favorite game?
All time.
Holy crap!
One game. Don't think about it. Spit it out.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. What was the first game that came to your mind when I said that?
All of them.
Mario Kart came to your mind, I can tell. I can see it in your eyes.
Honestly, the first games that came to my mind, and I can't put an order to them. I loved Metal Warriors, that LucasArts game.
Oh yeah, okay.
You've got Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior.
Final Fantasy. My son's favorite ones were Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior. Or his favorite for the NES. His favorite game.
I guess the game that I've logged the most hours on would have to be either Final Fantasy or Zelda. Because I've played Zelda God knows how many times, and it didn't help that I had that job where I could sit and play them on my PDA on the toilet all day while I got paid. But still.
I might edit that out.
That's fine.
All right, well, thanks.
You're almost welcome.